Hello, you all. Today I'm having some steak. It's my first meal of the day, and some rice and gravy and cabbage. I have the cabbage on the side here. Let me say my blessings, God. I thank you for this food that I'm about to receive. Bless it in Jesus' name. You got me a little water. So today I want to just thank you all that's subscribing and have subscribed to this channel. It tastes good. I'm a good cook. I know how to put something together in the kitchen. This pepper steak with onions. Mmm. Mmm. I've been watching some videos on YouTube. I've been watching people coming out that was sexual assault, and these is men is coming out saying that it was sexual assault by a family member and all stuff like that. And I love to hear people's story, how they get through it, and how you know things happen. And you won't believe it, but a lot of people is going through things like that, but they don't want to talk about it because I guess they fear. And YouTube is a platform a lot of people actually is talking about it. You know, it's sad. It's sad to think about people would do something to a child like that, and what attentions that do you have to assault a little child, you know, that's innocent. So like things like this really affect people's and affecting their life. That they can't really move forward, and it could really hurt. You know, one guy say he couldn't even stay in a relationship because of the memory. And some of them go through a lot of triggers and everything like that. And so it's a lot of things that go on in people's head and dealing with sexual assault. So I just want to just talk about that. So a lot of people deal with sexual assault as a child, and they end up living with it, and everybody have their story, and everybody deal with situations in their life. Some of us want to speak about it, speak out about it because it's so dramatizing, and some of us didn't have it as bad or didn't, but it plays it do affect us in some way of another. But a lot of us don't speak out about what happened or what happened to us, growing up, and things do stick with you. Okay, this is bad. So, if you ever dealt with any sexual abuse of any kind, where it was with a family member, if you get the guts and you know how to, deal with it, I would say talk about it, deal with it, you know, because don't let that stay in because it could affect you and it could help you. It could stop you from moving forward. So, so that's what I want to really talk about. So a lot of people are being assaulted, and they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to deal with it. This is really good. Spicy though. It's spicy. I wanted to put bell peppers, but I didn't put bell peppers. Mm. So, prayer, yes, you could pray about things, but if you need to talk, talk. Talk to somebody that would give an ear and listen to you. I never really been assaulted or sexual abuse or nothing like that to that extent, but I have been harassed. I would say as a child, in school and different thing, harassments on the job, um, sexual harass. You know, um, almost was kidnapped. You know, as a child, as an adult as well. I think I was 18, 19. I don't know. I don't remember. Like someone wanted to like pick me up to kidnap me. Like three times this happened. Like actually four times. And sometimes these things take effect on your life, and you don't know why you just the person you are. It's because of things that you went through in your life, your experience, the different things you experienced in your life, like robbery, really, really pulled me back. Um, that'd be for another topic on here when I was robbed or whatnot. And I could talk. I have many stories that happened to me. But yes, I almost was kidnapped. Um, 4 sessions. I was sexual assaulted, not assaulted, but harassed in school. Um, a lot of things that happen. A lot of things that happen in school. Kids usually don't tell their parents because I don't know, but these things could actually grow up with you, and you be carrying these things for life until you talk about it and try to get some help mentally. This stuff weigh on your mind. So we cover it with all type of things. I mean, business venture. Um, some people cover it with more sets, but they actually trying to ease the pain of what happened to them. You know, we cover it with all type of stuff. I'm telling you, cope is something that's real. To cope it's a real thing. Who say I'm coping with life? They is telling the truth and it's real. A lot of people has went through so many things in their life, especially to that degree, had to cope. So you may see them do things out of the norm, or do things that she may not be agreement with, but be honest with you, they just trying to cope with life because the pain is so intense. And only God, yes, God, He the only one can heal us from the pain of our past and the hurts that went through in our life. And so that's why I've been, draw, becoming more knowledgeable in the things of God, becoming more coming close to God. Talking to someone that could want to have an ear to hear you. Because a lot of people have been hurt in many ways. For me to say, "Oh, just get over it," it's not as easy as it is. I'm dealing with some things myself in my past, different things I'm dealing with in my life, and to tell someone to just get over it or to suck it up, that is like that's no sympathy, that's no heart in that. And so, what God does, He help us walk through the process of getting healed. For me, He had me doing all type of stuff on YouTube, videos, different things. But God uses different things so you could cope, so you can make it through life. Like, you're dealing with all these things that happen to you. You're gonna want to commit suicide. A lot of things that happen to you in your life. You don't want to live no more because I mean, hearing the guy was saying yesterday, he was assaulted by a teacher, and he didn't want to live anymore. He wanted to commit suicide. So you'll be surprised what things could trigger things, to cause people to commit suicide or have a tendency to commit suicide or different things, because it's really something that we need to look into. This is not a video, a normal video, but this is actually serious because a lot of people we're dealing with this. So, if you are, dealing with something like that, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody that would really help you. You know, talk to somebody that want to help you. So, that being said, do a little bit of this.